What is good, Clyde people, and welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Bobbalam, responding to all the ladies in my DMs on Instagram, because I'm sorry, I just cannot respond to every single one of you. But if I see you in the city, you know what I'm saying? Not actually, I have a girlfriend. But anyway, in related news, today we'll be discussing Lil Tecca responding to Lil Uzi Vert's diss, if you even want to call it that, because you know it may or may not actually be beef, after Lil Uzi Vert's Instagram story a couple days ago in my last video. So I figured as a follow-up, we really needed to figure out if this was actually real or not, and just objectively analyze the situation. So without further ado, Lil Tecca responds to Lil Uzi Vert. Let's talk about it. Okay, so as I mentioned in the intro, the whole feud, or whatever you want to call it, with Lil Tecca and Lil Uzi Vert began a couple days ago when Lil Uzi Vert posted on his Instagram story a picture with Lil Nas, giving us a little sneak peek into their music video, I believe called Diamond Choker, that's dropping on Lil Nas' project in a couple weeks or a few months, or whenever Lil Nas is dropping, I have no idea. But in this caption, Lil Uzi Vert said explicitly, "Shout out Lil Nas, keep doing you, and thanks for being a genuine dude at video shoot, not big-headed or a crybaby like some dudes." Nerd emoji. So we knew all this information in the last video, so we don't really need to review it in that much depth. But as we all know, Lil Uzi Vert was likely referring to Lil Tecca in that he used the nerd emoji, and Lil Tecca is seen as the nerd of the rap game, whether he likes it or not, because he wears glasses, he's got braces, he's a little kid, he's like 18 years old. Not that that's a little kid status, but you get the point. Not to mention the fact that Lil Uzi Vert and Lil Tecca literally just dropped a music video together, so who else would Uzi be talking about? The last video he did was with Future, and that wasn't even a music video, and Future and him are notoriously cool. Like, they're basically father-son, but not biologically, and Future's definitely not a nerd. If anyone's a nerd in that relationship, Uzi is the nerd, not Future. And another issue arose in the Uzi Tecca fan bases, in that Lil Uzi Vert actually hadn't promoted whatsoever the Dolly music video that they collaborated on and released on Friday for Lil Tecca's most recent album, Virgo World. So again, many of the fans believe Uzi was almost certainly referring to Lil Tecca, and he actually was, but we'll confirm that later on in the video. For those of you who didn't believe me, for later on, after I uploaded my video yesterday, Lil Uzi Vert actually promoted the Dolly music video on his Instagram by reposting a clip of it, causing many of you to comment saying, "Oh, they're not beefing, or it's not actually a diss because Lil Uzi Vert just promoted it and blah blah blah." I said it might have been fake. I didn't actually think Uzi and Tecca were beefing, so just shut up. For if you looked a little deeper onto that Instagram post by Lil Uzi Vert, Lil Tecca actually responded saying, "I ruined the song," and then another comment with the nerd emoji, essentially confirming that Lil Uzi Vert was in fact talking about Lil Tecca, or at least that's what they want us to believe. Not to mention, shortly after that, Lil Tecca then went on a tweeting spree, however shortly after deleted all of them, stating, "Word on the street that Sid the Sloth ruined Dolly," and then, "I'm so mad that ugly motherfucker ruined our precious leak, fuck," and then attached the OG Dolly with just Lil Uzi Vert on the song. And finally, two last tweets saying, "No, he didn't say hit the trap not once, oh my god, my life isn't complete," along with another tweet with just the nerd emoji. So again, we pretty much know that Lil Uzi Vert was referring to Lil Tecca, or again, that they were trying to create a narrative that Uzi was dissing Tecca to increase the promotion and exposure for the music video of Dolly. But on the other hand, maybe Uzi was kind of giving Lil Tecca advice and was serious in the story, and that Lil Tecca has been complaining a little bit and receiving a lot of hate, but can we really blame him because he's a little kid? But he has been giving into the hate, I have to give him that, for he probably has been seeing the feedback as to fans calling Virgo World mid in comparison to his last mixtape, which did exceedingly well, We Love You Tecca, in which he retweeted a hip-hop listener, whereas the finals trophy was We Love You Tecca, and then the MVP, which is like a lesser trophy of Virgo World, pretty much accepting that We Love You Tecca was better than Virgo World in the fans' opinions, in addition to accepting that he ruined Dolly, as we saw from his comments on Lil Uzi Vert's post saying, "I ruined the song." But then again, fans are going way too hard, and I just want to make a point. Lil Tecca is a kid. Like, he probably will fall into peer pressure and whatever, like getting depressed when you call him names, because some of these people are going way too hard in the comments. Let's be real. I made a point on Twitter and Instagram last night where and it was a repost of the responses to Lil Tecca's comments on Uzi's post where people were calling him a clown. They said, dude, we hate you, kill yourself now. Like, bro, why would you ever say that to any human being in general? Would you want someone saying that to you? It might be a joke. I know this kid's probably like 12 years old, but like the internet is actually real. I know everyone's like, oh, it's just like people talking on the internet, like, but actually people take this shit seriously. And honestly, sometimes when people hate on my YouTube videos and Instagram posts, like, yeah, we feel it. We're fucking humans too. It's not like we're just some robots that have no feelings when you talk shit. We actually take your criticism and evaluate ourselves based on your criticism, just like as you do when other people call you names or give you compliments or whatever. Our egos are ever shifting, you know what I mean? Then this person continued, at least he's alive, unlike Seizure World. God damn, bro, why you gotta bring Juice WRLD into this? And then the same person from before that was calling Tecca a clown and telling him to kill himself said, he won't be for much longer. I'm calling it from now. Clown emoji. Like, bro, no one's losing their life right now. If anyone's losing their life, it's because of you and the way that you caused them to feel. Tecca's Virgo World was not that bad. Also, Dolly was one song. Like, I don't know why people are taking it so seriously. As I said in a couple videos ago, OG Dolly, yes, was a better song than this newer Dolly. However, they are pretty much two separate songs. Like, pretty much not one thing was the same between OG Dolly and this new Dolly. So you pretty much get two songs that you get to listen to if you just download or stream the OG Dolly on YouTube or SoundCloud. Like, the beat wasn't the same. Tecca was never on the original song, and Uzi's verse is different completely too. So stop comparing the songs if you don't like it, because they're not the same thing. They're just named the same title. As for Uzi and Tecca's beef, as I said before, I think maybe Uzi was being serious and trying to give Lil Tecca advice, for he is giving into the hate and kind of fueling fans to continue hating on him, because if he didn't respond, and I've learned this lesson myself, if he didn't respond, they probably would stop talking about it. But then again, while he's fueling the situation of the Dolly hate, people who haven't listened to the Dolly or didn't know about the OG Dolly versus this newer Dolly are probably gonna listen to both, increasing the exposure of the song and the music video because of the controversy and shit like that. Not to mention, Uzi actually deleted his repost of the Dolly music video, so I feel like he may have been forced or like felt obligated to repost to help promote Tecca's album slash song, because it wasn't really doing well. It's still at 35 to 40K first week, and it actually dropped to like the 5th hottest album on the Apple Music and Spotify charts, whereas before it was number 4 or 3 or something like that. But either way, Lil Tecca is planning to release We Love You Tecca 2 with possibly 17 songs if he gets over 60K plus albums sold first week. But to be honest, I don't really think that's gonna happen. No hate towards Tecca. I fucked with the album. I thought it was like a 6 out of 10. Like, I liked half of the songs, but the second half was like, to me, they kind of like sounded the same. But either way, the Tecca hate needs to stop. Like, this, it's a fucking little kid. Y'all look weak as hell by hating on Tecca for literally a song. Just don't listen to the song. It really doesn't even show anything about Lil Tecca except for how he responded to it, because that means like he's insecure about it. But that makes you look super insecure too. You don't start putting negativity in the world unless you are negative inside. You know what I mean? Like, have you ever been really pissed off and you start being pissed off at other people for no reason? If you're truly a happy person inside, there's no reason to give other people hate, because you just have so much love in your heart. No homo, but you get the point. So with that, it's your boy Bobbalam signing off, responding to the Tecca haters by sending y'all a picture of my big old tick. I call him Hulk for a reason. But let me know in the comments if you think this confirms that Lil Tecca and Lil Uzi Vert were talking to each other, and if you think it was a fake beef just to promote the album, or if you think that it's somewhat real. Make sure to like and subscribe while you're at it for the latest hip-hop news, drama, and analysis videos, as well as to follow me on all my socials in the description to join the Bob Gang if you with it. Peace out, Quetta people. Know what I'm saying?